Did you know that by 2027, the world would consume over 91 million copies of photo books annually? If you are an urban photographer, that is your cue to start preparing to monetize your work. Moreover, the world is willing to offer $51.25 billion to SEO practitioners in 2022 alone. Might you be up for it? Today's video will discuss the best profitable small new business ideas 2022 to start from home. Let us get started. Number 5. On-demand prints. Printing posters, greeting cards, and wall art can be among the best business ideas. The artist in you can take center stage and engage in fun and creative assets that people might like to own. Since you do not have to print them beforehand, you might not need any capital to start. The digital tools you use, for example, a cartoon app, a photo editing app, or a mock-up print design app, are all that matter. Once the concepts materialize, you can display the work and only conduct actual printing after pre-orders.
I have to pre-order our duck.
You do not have to own a printer. There will be printing companies whose equipment you can pay to use until you save up to buy your own printing equipment from the business's profits. Moreover, suppose you have friends, family, or even an online following that always compliments your work. In that case, this is an exciting way for them to support your small business until it becomes monetized on a larger scale. Not everyone is creative with the internet, and some people use their hands and make some of the best homemade products. Soon we will share how you could get someone else to sell these products on your behalf. Number 4. Services. Suppose you intend to make this profitable small new business idea into something bigger, and then consider putting in your all. Most people like to do little to make money, but this is a little different. A lucrative way to make money at home includes offering your services at a fee. For instance, if you have read so much about SEO and know how to use it for your blog, it might be time to offer SEO services to a company that demands it. You can be a graphic designer, local photographer, real estate advisor, etc. Again, if you have the skills to be a virtual assistant, you could find a job that aligns with your available hours and offers those services. Soon, you might have enough money and experience to get consulting gigs to advise businesses on projects and strategies. Besides, this business idea goes well with all other business ideas 2022. Therefore, you can do this and anything you find helpful from the list. Number 3. Homemade products. The subject of product development is always a brilliant business idea. Whether it is furniture, candles, soap, plant pots, or quilts, there is a market for anyone who can make things. All that you need is to start small, increasing as demand does. The other aspects of product development, like inventory management and shipping, can be handled with dropshipping. That on its own is another business idea. Dropshipping is when you make products and let another business handle the storage and shipping processes for you. It gives you time to focus on creating the unique pieces as a more capable organization handles the logistics, often making the business more scalable. We all know the story of Amazon as an online bookstore startup in a Washington garage. Where will your trillion business company start? Speaking of books, what if you wrote one? They all do not have to be Harry Potter standards to be accepted, you know? In a minute, we will discuss the various creative ways you can create books to suit your skills and make money from home. Number 2. Online boutique. If you can confirm that your friends are not calling you fashionable as an insult, then there is a small business idea you should try.
I like your understated sense of fashion.
Your Instagram followers share their admiration for your clothes. It is their wish to find something similar to wear. Hence, the idea of starting an online fashion boutique is to share your love of style and lifestyle. This idea does not mean you must become a fashion designer or learn to sketch designs. All that it requires is an eye for trendy clothes and accessories. Shop somewhere, and then create an online account to model the designs. As you post the elegant clothes, you are on your way to building a fashion brand that resells lesser-known designer clothes. To succeed in this, start as a resale point. That way, you do not invest too much in the clothes, and your fans can afford them. Later, it can become bigger until you pay designers to create specific looks for your clients. Do you know how you could make money creating a book about fashion? Subscribe now and find out. Number 1. Books. Books are a product that never goes out of demand. Otherwise, English majors would still not be reading William Shakespeare. So writing a book can guarantee you lifelong intellectual property checks. The new business ideas 2022 we are offering is not to compete with Shakespeare. God knows you will fail. It will probably take the infinite monkeys lesser time to rewrite Shakespeare than for someone to be half as beloved and popular in our generation. Therefore, focus on something in demand, and you can make bank off it. For instance, you can create a cookbook with special ethnic recipes that your grandmother left you. You can also write a collection of poems and short stories or a lookbook of your best outfits for each season. If you are an urban photographer, try a photo book with some of the best shots that tell evocative stories.
Here, help me pick a photo.
These serve demand in our time. Also, there are newer ideas that only you could creatively execute, which might be the start of a profitable small business from home. These hands-on and active businesses require full attention. For something that you do on the side and a smaller scale, kindly check out our video on Passive Income 2022 ideas that actually work for beginners. Make $200 per day with these ideas.